Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it has been a good while, probably about 2 months since my last time or my last recording. Just a lot's going on, not really knowing what to record. Work has been more stressful, lots of things. And then when I decided to have a video, I was like, I'll wait until I get this package to come back and start making more videos. So just got this yesterday, so I was on my good behavior and didn't open it. I just cut the top just then before I turned the camera on, and I'm kind of filming at a different angle, so you'll see my hands are probably in a weird spot. So, but this is a package from Ruby Charm Colors, and this is artwork by Susan Carlson. I just discovered her and Ruby Charm like maybe earlier this year, and one of my videos you'll see that I ended up, I'm not sure if I put it in there, but I had ended up buying this. I got it from Amazon. It's actually a creative companion. Have I been using it? No. My idea for it was actually putting in my YouTube ideas in here and what I want to film, and like keeping track of my subscribers and like things like that, and I haven't. I've read a few little things, but that was about it. I really want to get back into using it, so this is the only thing I've ever bought that from Ruby Charm Colors, and I got this from Amazon, like I said. And it's a dated calendar. It has dated calendars for monthlies, and then you have extra pages afterwards that are like you can color, and then for lists and other things like that. And this also actually has a chart, swatch charts. Oh my god, I can't talk. In the back, but this is just, if I'm correct, this is just Creative Space paper, that Amazon paper, so it's not the best high quality paper. So I really hadn't used this for swatches. I actually did some swatches and taped them in because they were alcohol markers, but I really plan on using that. So this is actually, well, let me like open it first and kind of pull it out so y'all can see. Like, I already knew it was like super bubble wrap, which I'm glad they did that because I love this came USPS, and of course I love my mail. Sorry, I just smacked the camera, but I love my mail lady. I've met her before, but sometimes if that didn't have "Don't Bend" a billion times on it and big letters, they would really try to fold this and stuff it in the mailbox if it'll fit. So I'm glad, like, it's a lot of warning, and it's like super bubble wrap, which like if they tried to even bend it, it doesn't feel like it's been too, it looks like it could kind of like, if they try to stuff it, but just like she put tons of stickers for it, but not to bend. And there's a thank you for supporting her small business, which I got this off Amazon. I had pre-ordered it. Like I said, I discovered Ruby Charm like towards the beginning of this year, and then I found videos on this. This is an artist edition swatch book, and when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I want it because of the times, and I love a swatch book that actually has, that's like a bind, like a oh my god, spiral. I had to get it, so I'm searching, and I'm like, where can I find it? And it's like one of those limited edition things. And luckily, I had reached out on her actual site and said that she was gonna start pre-orders in like May. Well, no, was it pre-order early May or the end of April? And then we're going to ship out the end of May. I think that's what it was. So as soon as I knew they were available, like I signed up for the mailing list, and it sent out, that, oh, this day is when the pre-orders are going to happen. So I pre-ordered this like a month or so ago. And then getting close to the end of May, and then when it was like the beginning of June, I got an email saying that it was kind of like still running behind, and that, as soon as she got them, she was going to ship them off. So, like I said, I just got this yesterday, which was really fast shipping because it got my notification that it was out for delivery Saturday? Either Friday or Saturday, I can't remember. And then, like, the day I'm filming this is Tuesday, June 13th, and I got this yesterday, so Monday. So I think I had just got my thing that it was shipped Saturday actually, so it came really quick. So let's up all my jam brain and let's see what's in there. Let's see. It looks like I have to use my scissors. This is super thick. Try to keep it in frame. Like I said, I'm filming at a different angle. My son has actually wanted to, well, he hasn't in a little bit, but he was making little videos and he used a part of one of my camera stands, and now I can find it, so I'm using something else. But it's like a ring light with the thing to hold my phone. Oh, sorry. Crinkling. But, okay. Let's keep it in. Oh wait, no. I know I didn't do this, but it's bent the corner, which not, oh my gosh, not saying anything bad, but it's still been postage, but like this tab here is bent, and my page is towards the back. The little ends are kind of bent a little bit, if you can see. I can get past it. Like, just look at this tab's been bent too, but I'll get past it. I just hate that, like, I'm sitting it down and like this little corner is like sticking out. I'm sorry, like I'm hoping this whole thing isn't gonna look like, the whole video isn't gonna look like everything's crooked. Like I said, I'm filming differently, so I'm kind of like, I am not centered in front of my camera, but I'm hoping whatever this is centered. It looks like my hands are centered, but not really. I'm around a pole trying to, but yeah, let's see what we got in here. We got a thank you for supporting and a little coloring page. Which, I'll be honest, I'm so, like I said, like, this channel, I want to just be, like, a creative channel with different things, not just one thing. I mean, I've had people comment and say they're here for my coloring. So, it's just, like, and I think, I don't think I put a video up of me coloring. I think I did a short of something I've colored. But I don't think I've actually even colored on the channel. My point of that was, like, I'm picky with things I color, and like, even though things are so beautiful, is this a sticker? Oh wait, no, it's two. Even though these are really pretty designs, like, things so intricate and small like this, I tend to not gravitate towards coloring it. Sometimes if I want to just color something, color in gel pen maybe, but I rarely ever gravitate towards these small things, because I had gotten one of those Mythomorphia books, I think it's like one of my last videos where I did a haul, and I colored some leaves, and I was just like, they're like little, like that, like little leaves. I was like, oh my, with color pencil, and I'm like, oh my god. So like, I tried to expand and come out of my shell of what I prefer to color. Let's see. Oh, it's a personal note. Thank you, Jessica. Happy coloring and charting. Heart, Susan. Oh, thank you. It's cute. I love that. Stuff like that to keep when I order stuff, and somebody took the time to actually handwrite. I love keeping those. So let's get into this. And I hate it. I keep hitting this, but I'm sorry. So let's see. Artist Edition. Ruby Charm Colors. Big Book of Color Charts. Now, I think I kind of, y'all have to bear with me because my mind goes a billion different places at once. But on the camera, this looks super crooked. Sorry guys, y'all are gonna see this move a little bit because I'm trying to make it look, there we go. But I think I got off track of the pre-order situation. When I pre-ordered, well, as of now, because I had got an email and I was worried that, like, oh man, they sold out before she was able to pack my pre-order, but it was actually just an email out saying that they were already, you know, because they were all sold out probably at pre-order, that there was going to be another one, but I think it wasn't going to be till later this year. And I got this from the Etsy shop, so I'm not sure if it's on her actual page. Like, she actually has like a website, but I got this from the Etsy website for Ruby Charms. So, okay. So first look, I think some people don't like, I think people want fancy metal, but I love spiral. That reminds me of how our school, like, we used to get planners in school and they used to have like the little white. I love that. And I love that Swatch chart is spiral bound. This is the best thing. In this tab, we have color pencil. I have a tab for color pencils. We have pastel watercolor pencils, ink and markers, color family charts, and blank charts. So let's see. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't want my videos to be so long because I feel like people don't watch really long videos. I mean, I like long videos, but some people don't. So I don't know if I'm gonna go through this whole thing or kind of skimp around. Like I said, I'm a smaller channel, so I feel like when somebody's a bigger channel, more people sit through an hour-long detail of things, and some people on smaller channels don't. So I'll see what I'll do as I go through it. I just haven't opened it and looked at it for myself. I've seen videos when I first discovered it, but lately I hadn't looked to see if anybody else put a video out on this. If they got theirs and did a video, if they didn't get it the first time around, or when they originally first came out. So let's go ahead. Let's see. First, you come into a coloring page, which, first off, I heard the paper was thicker. Like when I first discovered this, watching other YouTubers that had gotten these, like when they originally first came out, they were talking about the paper was thicker. Like, this is definitely thicker than the paper from the creative journal I just showed you. This is a little bit thicker, but not what I was thinking. And I don't know. We'll wait until I get to the other pages. Like I'm feeling now, I feel like they're all the same, but doesn't feel like it's meant for like alcohol markers or anything. But I mean, it's pretty. I mean, it's thick enough to make it feel like there's 2 pages. But and like I said, I may not. Some of these will probably have like lots of little coloring in it. I probably won't color them, but I'm not sure. So this is the artist, and what I've noticed too, Amazon, you can actually find the big. I don't know if it's still called the Big Book of Color Charts, but on Amazon they have it, but it doesn't have tabs. I think it's Creative, the Amazon paper, which is super thin, and it's not spiral bound. Because when I first saw it, I was like, should I just buy that one? They don't get it, but I was like, no, spiral bound, so much better, because I keep all my color charts are like, let's see. I know you want me to get into this, but when I'm thinking about it, like my color chart right now is in here. There's a bunch of randomness, and I labeled it myself. But it's like different things in here. So, and then this isn't all my stuff, because then like before I made this, I had a little notebook. So I have a little, just a little sketchbook with swatches, and I just really would like to keep everything in one thing, but filling the paper, I don't know if this is going to be good to do my alcohol markers in. So let's see. Let's go. Let's get through this. Making sure this is good. Okay. So so it has like your index. Oh, okay. And this is stuff I forgot from when I watched other people's videos. So it already has like already pre-put, and I want to say she's updated it. You know, like I think when I saw videos when I first saw it, like, you know, some of these, if they're newer art brands or art supplies that they weren't in here, maybe it's updated. I mean, honestly, guys, I didn't do like a whole bunch of research to like, yeah, I was just too excited. I was like, let me get this video done and out so I can like play in this. So like color pencil, so it has all the different brands and it's labeled on what page. Then you have pastel pencils labeled like, you know, Caran d'Ache, Faber-Castell. When it comes to the, okay, how about I do this like where y'all can actually see it. So right here, so we have color pencils. So this is a long list, like tons I see that I have, like first starting off with Arteza Expert and Black Widows. I have Black Widows and Arteza Holbein, which I don't have, but I know. I have, I think I just got, let me see, in Prismacolors. I have Prismacolors. I think I have one set like Spectrum one, but these are the different color pencils here. And then we got pastel pencils, watercolor pencils, inks, markers, color family charts, and blank charts. which there are 31 of blank charts in the final section of the book. You can use any way you like. So it's just using, if you have stuff that's not listed, you can just put it in here. And to see as in markers what they have labeled. Now, yeah. Now they have for markers Arteza Real Brush Pens. I used to have those. I don't have but a few Copic markers. Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens. I don't have any of those Spectrum Noir Illustrator markers. Now I'm glad that's in there. I do have a handful of those, and then the Tombow brush, which I'm glad this is in here. Now what you don't see for markers, other than Spectrum Noir, which is in Copic, you don't see some of the other main marker brands. Like Arteza actually has, I pronounce it Arteza, I'm not even sure if that's the correct spelling. But I know they actually have alcohol markers, which I have a ton of those, and also Ohuhu, which is a big, cheaper alcohol marker. I know a lot of people use. I used to. I have those. So that's not listed. And Spectrum Noir they have tri-blend brush markers that I use. So I'll probably end up putting those in my blank. Like I said, I may not for my alcohol markers, depending on the paper. But let me put it up close so y'all kind of like take a little glance and see. You can pause it if you want to see, but we'll move on. Open it up. And then this is where you can put your own blank, where the blank charts are, and you can name them in the pages. I usually don't do that. I'm a flipper and find it. Introduction, not gonna read any of that. It's a big introduction. If y'all can see. I mean, y'all can see how much that is. Let's see. So here, basic color theory wheel. So it's just color wheel. And something you can do, you want to do. Stuff like this extra stuff in books like this, I usually don't use. Sometimes I may, because I'm, even this whole, close to 2 months I haven't made a video. I haven't really done anything coloring wise. I've been practicing more, I've been making vinyls, t-shirts and things like that, and cups and stickers. Been trying to attempt at opening a shop, but I want everything to be so perfect that I haven't done that. But I've just been working on it, because I really got some kind of exciting. I mean, to me, it's super exciting, but it's not like when people have a video that's sponsored by a channel because they sent them all this product. But I actually have two affiliate links now. I have one for Arteza and I have one for Tech Wrap Vinyl. Tech Wrap Vinyl is a company that, it's good for people who actually do. I know a lot of people who have businesses and making shirts and doing cups and sublimation things, to use that site. So I have my link and my discount code I'm gonna put in the description box, and also for Arteza I have a affiliate link that I'll put down in the description box. I use Arteza. I've actually used Arteza for a long time, so I have tons of stuff by Arteza that I use, down to markers, and their markers, which alcohol markers are my favorite since they've come out with the brush tip ones. I have all kinds of their sketchbooks, their acrylic paints. So, and like I said, I'm gonna do videos I'm trying to incorporate more coloring videos. I've been wanting to do more acrylic paints on canvases and things like that. So I want to do maybe not whole videos. I may do shorts when it comes to those paintings, because I'm not not the best. I just like doing it. So but anyway, that was just like a little snippet. So just like check the link in the description box, and I have my my affiliate links with some discount codes, discount links. You save for Tech Wrap is 5%. You'll save. So that'll help out a lot. So hopefully I'll get some videos with some things up there so y'all really see how everything works. So, okay, let's get back to what this video is actually about. No, it's a little light fast pencil. So this is about pencils that are light fast, information on that, which I'm not too familiar, like I have color pencils, but this is good information to know. Because I don't do drawings, I just color with them, so. And then notes, let's see. Now we're entering, so this is the tab for the color pencil tab, which I told you my corner a bit. Like this is a little bit thicker than actual paper, but that's about it. And then on the back of the tab, you have, it says notes with lines. You can see that? Notes. I don't know if you can see the lines. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make it look not so crooked. I use color pencil. So this is neat if you actually have more pastel color pencils. Just to color that. So let's see. The back of that is another notes page. So now we're entering Arteza. Now this is telling. This has a little detail thing about Arteza Professional Expert Pencils include 120 colors and matching sets of watercolor pencils include as well. It talks about the core, the size of the barrel, color names on it. And it says, due to recent changes by Arteza, this chart includes the most recent names and numbers along with the original numbers. Oh, okay, in parentheses. So this is good. So now, which has probably changed, I do have like the 72 of Arteza Expert Color Pencils. Now, I brought this when Arteza was first just starting and they didn't have much to choose from. And so she's updated it with the new numbers, new names. And so that's good because most likely my set is old and it was like my favorite set. It's probably old. So mine, and it says the original numbers and things are in the parentheses. So that's good. Still panic if your name and name don't match depending on the set. Just fill out the chart the best you can. Okay, and I mean if it's not there, you know, you do your own thing. So let's see. Now what did this for my color pencils? But the back half starts it off. So if you can see, and that's cool too, because then you could just color around too. But I feel like after when I swatch, I don't feel like coloring after swatching. So, oh my god, like guys, I'm looking at this time, 22 minutes already, and I've just gotten the first section. So let's flip through. See, Black Widows. This is the skin tones, the dark tones, and the light tone, which I think I actually have the dark tone. And I like how there's a little bit of details about each pencils in here too. Oh, and I like I just noticed the picture because, you know, with Black Widows, they have the Black Widow pencils, then they have the Cobra, then they had the Scorpion. There's Monarch now. Can't remember the other ones. Oh, Monarch. So it has it right here, the Cobra, the Scorpion, Spider, and Monarch. Let's see, we got Blick Studio. I do not have Blick Studio color pencils. And then we have Bray. Okay, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it. Which, since I'm going through, like, I'm just gonna do a quick flip. I'm sorry, guys. Quick flip through of just what's the rest in here. Which, because up front, at the beginning, you have the list. And I like how some are square, some are round. Then there's okay, so then you get like a coloring page in the middle here. But now, obviously, so far you've noticed it's front and back. So I have a list for Castle Arts. And some of these I may have to look up. Like, I know Chameleon Color Tone. Some that I didn't even say their name. I'm not familiar with those. These are Derwent. And then Chroma Flow. So these are the different brands of Derwent. And then like colored pages here. So let's flip through. So this is, I'm not going to do every page because there's tons of color pencils. I think that the color pencil section is way longer. Now that I see the Prismacolor section, I may look at that because actually Some of these other ones I don't have, so it's let me see. But then I see, like right here, I see a Prismacolor. So I have Prismacolors, Prismacolor Premieres, all those here. Okay. So that's all the color pencil section. So that's the whole color pencil section. So let's move next on to pastel watercolor pencils. Which I'm not sure if I have watercolor pencils or not. I think I have some to practice because me and watercolor do not get along. There's quite more watercolor pencils than I thought. I'm trying to see. The paper feels the same. So this is your watercolor section with your watercolor pencil, things like that. So then we got our ink and markers. So H. Martin. I don't use, like, I do have Distress ink, but I don't have like I just have the ink. I have the ink blocks and the ink pads for those. So there's a separate part where it separates inks from the markers. So then we have our T0 brush. Like I said, I used to have a set of these, but I just, when I first got them, I just wasn't sure how to do them, so I just gave them to somebody. Wasn't really big with them. Let's see. And then you have your Copics. So then it breaks it down from your Copic Sketch, your Copic Classic, Copic Chow, and your Copic Wide, which Sketch is the one people use a lot. So 358 colors. I don't like this. It breaks it down to how many. This is so neat. It breaks it down to how many markers are in each set. The set, what the shape of the barrel is, and the tip. So a Copic Chow oh my god. A Copic Sketch has a medium broad nib and a super brush nib, and it's refillable. I like this. I like that this is very detailed like that. Especially like you're like, what? You know, what a difference, right? There it is. So I know Copic would be a few pages long. Like I said, I may have like 8 Copic markers. Do I want the whole set? Heck yeah. But they're very expensive. So I get them when I can. And I don't stay up with, like, I order a lot offline. So I don't, the closest like art craft store to me is Hobby Lobby. And I have found like quite a few that were on sale, but I see that they do not sell Copic markers anymore. And I've been meaning to like Google what happened and why they don't anymore. So y'all let me know, why didn't I sell Copic anymore? I mean, I'll probably Google it before anybody messages me about it, but since I'm thinking about it, but I just never figured out. I never figured out what happened and why. Could it be a religious thing? But I don't know. So this is Faber-Castell Pitt pens. I do not. I just have like their fine liners. I don't have any of the Pitt pens of the colors, especially the more illustrators. Now I do have at least like 12 of these, I think. Which I didn't know there was so many. There's so many of the Spectrum Illustrator markers. If I knew that, I would have more. I didn't know it was so many. Because Spectrum Noir is actually the first alcohol marker that I've discovered when I started getting into like coloring. And I had the whole set of the first one, and I recently just gave those away because I don't use them anymore because I've discovered brush markers, and then the fine nib they had was just not it for me anymore. So which, like I said, their Illustrator is their brush marker. So I didn't know. I mean, obviously over the years, of course, they probably have all the other colors too, but I did not know that. Tombow dual brush pens. Now I have a handful. I don't have all of them, but I have a good amount of these too. So I love that this is in here. And then neon colors. I really love that this is in here. This will probably be the first thing I just watch in here. Then you have your notes. Then this is for the color family charts. Has its own tab. And each tab has notes, and you come into a black coloring page like this. This is fun to try out when you have some pastel color pencils or some metallic gel pens or anything like that. That's pretty fun to color these with, though. Color family charts. So let's take a kind of a quick glance. Okay, it's just like if you wanna if you're mixing different colors from different brands, kind of doing that way. That's something I don't really do. So let's see, get your red. So pretty much it's like comparing your red Black Widow to your red Arteza Expert, you know. Well, not per se comparing. To me, that's why I would do it. I would do it to have it to be like, which is the red I want to use. But I think it's really much just to know the tones of reds you have. I mean, it's however you want to use it. But then I separate it into colors. Like, looks like, is there 2 pages per color? Because that was red, this is red. It looks like each color family has 2 pages worth. And then you have, and then I guess you have, if you have ones that are like pastel. This is good, comparing your blacks to whites. So I'm guessing, is this just for whites? I mean, this would be good for a comparison to things that show up different on white than they do on black. And then your blank charts. Plan ahead. Make copies of a few of the blank charts so you have extras if needed. Take your time. My public brains needs. Yeah, this is just kind of a few tips. Let's see. But yeah, this is, and I think, yes, 100 pages. So it's gonna be 100 pages. It's 100 pages for whatever you choose to fill in here. And it makes it up too, like if you prefer certain ones with square and square, and then you have one, these are circles for your colors, and then your next ones, oh, so oval. Oh, I guess these are just the circle ones, circles, squares, circles and squares. And then you have ones for your black, or a black page for your pastels or your metallics. Like I said, I'm gonna try some alcohol markers on this and see how they do. Don't want to mess it up, but just grabbing one, and oh, here are oval ones, oval shape ones, but these are all blank ones, so that's a good amount of blank. Then you have big ones. Okay, so these were all for so I get, okay, I wasn't looking, I was kind of flipping, just thinking they were all the same. So it looks like, and I didn't see a separation, but it looks like they're actually made for, like these first ones are for just 100. Like if this was a set of 100, this was a set for 100. But then you have this one that looks like it's a set for 108. So now it goes into for bigger set. So like if you had a set that was 260 set of something here, and then back to 100 chart, that's 100, that's 100, and then this isn't really labeled, so this is how, because usually pastel or metallics don't come in huge sets. So then, let's see, 50. And here's another, for another big set of 260. And then another 100 and 100. Okay, I'm seeing like, it gives you space for like sets. Like, because I know other color charts don't do that. Other color charts are just like, how many ever, it's not numbered. You don't know how many, you know, especially if you buy something in a 24 pack. And at the time you only have 24. But then, oh, we decided we're expanding. Now we got 100 colors, you know, so. Which sucks because then you may take that one and put it in the back one, but But it's good for when you start off little. And then you have ones that are, and I like this too. This are for smaller sets. Like I was just saying, 24 pack, 24 sets. This is what these are for. And then this is back to, I haven't heard of anything having 86 set, 86 in a set, but this is 86. This is 86. This isn't numbered, but this chart has room for 50. So this is 50. So these are the 50 for these. And another thing, a row of 24s. Because a lot of things do come in 24s. We've got a coloring page here. And this is the ends. And then it's just telling her about the different journals. She has art journals. I think it's sexual insectomy. Insect imaginary. That's a word. So these are like coloring pages and art journals. And all of her information. She has printables. Ruby Charms Etsy shop. Etsy at shop Ruby Charm colors. Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. You can find the things on Amazon. She has her website, rubycharmcolors.com. So that's the ends of this. The back. So yeah, guys. See, this is gonna be a long video, but I'm excited. I finally got. Ooh, and this is fillable. I love that. Fillable. No, I get that for my son when he was little. Like, he loved to rub like anything that had texture. And so now he's older. Like, as he was getting older, like when I buy him stuff, he'll bet. Like, if I buy him a shirt, is it fillable? Is it fillable? Like puffy? Like you can has texture? Is it fillable? Now he's getting older, and it's like you're getting older, you're getting bigger, your size are getting bigger. So it's like not too many things are gonna be fillable. But yeah, it's textured. I love that. Oh, and the star is textured. What's this textured up here? Like the star right here is textured on the bunny. And then the words here. So it's just one of those things you love to touch. But yeah, guys, I am back. This is my first video of being back. I'm not going to stick to a schedule at the moment because life is unpredictable at the moment, so I have no idea. Like I said, work has been so much more stressful. Like I'm home and I'm like, I don't want to do anything. So, but I'm trying to get out of that funk and kind of be more positive and optimistic about things. But this is me coming back to my first video, of course, a haul. Like I said, I'm gonna try to bring out some more videos of me coloring. I probably lean towards a lot more shorts kind of at the moment to kind of at least get some content in versus long videos, because sometimes I do not have time for longer videos. Like I work on Monday to Friday 8 to 5 job, and it's Tuesday today. I requested off today for an appointment from a boyfriend, so that's only the reason why I had time. Because usually when I was recording after work, I felt like it was just time crunch because it's getting home, cooking dinner, or trying to do this and then cook dinner, or vice versa. Or then I wanted to stay on like my workout routine, and it's kind of like choosing, do I want to do my hobby or do my health? Like, it's just sometimes I have a hard time packing in or organizing my life, and because if I have 1 week where I just want to do arts, then 1 week maybe I want to work out. So just trying to organize my life and trying to get so straight so I have time to record and do my hobby and still like work on health or my health. So, but yeah, guys, I you know me, I ramble. So I'm back, and this is the artist edition Ruby Charm Colors, a big book of color charts. And like I said, this was a pre-order. I just got it, and I think this was sold out at pre-order, so just keep an eye out. Let's see if I can have any links I can put in the description. I mean, or if you want to go to Amazon, I think Amazon has the one that does not have tabs, that is not spiral bound, and the paper isn't as thick. Now, this isn't a cardstock, but it's thicker than the Create Space paper from Amazon. But if you want to go that route with Amazon, I'll find that version and put a link for it. But like I said, I'll find her website and probably see if I could link her website, and then you can just sign up and keep an eye out for when they come out again. Like I said, I think I had an email that don't come out towards the end of the year, later on this year in the fall, but I'm not sure. But I'll try to put those links in the bottom for you. And thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for coming back and hearing me ramble. And see y'all next video. Bye.